2015, the students occupied the Maagdenhuis, where the UvA administration was located. Well, the students and also other gremia felt neglected by the UvA administration, by its top-down governance structure. They want to have a say on more decentralized way, and they want to co-determine the direction the UvA would be going. In this clip, I'll provide a different story to a transition to a new basis, and it has to deals with more a linear algebra approach to dynamics. And I'll look at the dynamics of people being pro this new movement and people being against this new movement. So we assume that actually the movement was initially rather small. So on the side of the people who were pro this new movement, there were 100 people, and assume that 800 were against it. Actually, we would like to look at the dynamics. So every day something changes. So, and the changes are governed by the following figure. So 0.1 or 10% of the people who are pro are against it tomorrow, and 0.2 of the people who are against it are pro tomorrow. This means actually that if we start off with at moment 0 with 100 people pro and Y0 800 against the new movement, that we obtain if we measure tomorrow, so one day from now, given this diagram, we'll have x1, y1, so measuring at day one from now. How many people will be pro? Well, this is 0.9 times x0, because these people stay pro, and 0.2 of the people who are against it. And we can express this as a matrix vector product like this. So x0, y0 is the beginning situation. So each state of the division of the people over the pro and con camp, we may express as follows, as a matrix vector product. So actually x1 equals 0.9 times the people who were present at x0 plus 0.2 times y0. And against the new movement are 10% who ran away from the pro side, and they went to the other side, and 80% of y0 stayed at the people who were against it. So actually this is a dynamical system, so we can apply the same matrix vector product again and again and again. So at day m+1 from now, what do we have? Well, day m+1 from now, how many people do we have? Well, A times, well, if we denote this transition matrix by A times the people we had on day n from now. So xn, yn. So we have this dynamics, xn plus 1, yn plus 1 equals the matrix A times xn, yn. So for example, x2, in 2 days from now, we'll have again A times x1, y1 people on the pro side and those who are against it. So it's again the same matrix, 0.9, 0.2, 0.1, 0.8 times 250, which is x1, and y1 650. So 2 days from now, we will have 0.9 times 250 plus 0.2 times 650 is 355 people in the pro camp, and 545 still against it. So notice that actually x2, y2 is a times x1, y1, but x1, y1 was actually a times x0, y0, so actually x2, y2 is a squared times x0, y0. And moreover, we can use the same argument, and the same reasoning leads us to conclude that actually the dynamics are governed by taking powers of the matrix A. So x and yn equals a to the power n times x0, y0. So what happens over time? If we let it run, you see clearly that there's an increase in the number of people in fond of the new movement against the people who are against it. But it's not clear if all of the people are going to be on either side. Yeah, so the question is, who wins? Who will get the majority of the people on their side? Will there be a tie or something? Will it stabilize? These are questions I'd like to discuss further, but we need a little bit more basic framework within linear algebra.